Every day for 6 months, I put my spare change into the homeless man's cup on my way to work. He reminded me of my dad who passed away, so I did what I could to help him. We never spoke a word, but he'd always smile when he saw me coming and nodded at me like I was the kindest person he's ever met. It felt good helping him, but then I got laid off work. Money got tight, but I still walked the same way every morning just to give him his change. But one day, as I approached him, he smiled at me, and when I reached into my pocket, I realized I had no change left. I panicked and started digging through my wallet. No change, just an old scratch card lottery ticket I forgot to use. I put it in his cup and told him, "I'm sorry, this is all I have today. Maybe you'll win something." I walked away feeling like a failure. It was the first time I had no change for him, and when I came home, an eviction notice was taped to my door. I had 14 days to get out. I went inside and packed all my things with tears in my eyes. I spent the next 6 months bouncing between cheap motels and couch surfing, trying to find work. But eventually, I ended up on the same corner as the homeless man used to be, except this time, he was no longer there. I put my head in my hands, looking at my empty cup and listening to my stomach rumble. I'd never felt so devastated, but then I felt someone sit next to me. I looked up, and it was the same homeless man, but his coat was different, and his beard was shaved. He smiled and held out an envelope. I wiped my tears and opened it, and my jaw dropped. A check for $40,000 stared me in the face. I looked at the man stunned, my hands shaking, and that's when he said his first ever words to me. "I won $80,000 with the ticket you gave me. I waited here every day to give you your half. You never came, but I never lost hope that I'd see you again." I felt so thankful, staring at the check in my hand. He stood up and stretched his hand out to me. "Now let's go. Come stay at mine until you're on your feet." I took his hand,